In all my years of doing tree work, I have never, ever seen a tree like this before. Now, I've seen rotten trees, I've just seen decayed trees, but this one blew my mind. My first reaction, I told the client, I said, "You want us to cut down that rotten tree?" And he said to me, "No, I want to keep it." So I looked at it closer. It was full of mistletoe. I mean, it was so rotted. You could push on the thing, I thought it was going to break. I thought, let me get creative and see what I can do with it. So what I did was I got up in the top of the tree and I cleared out all the mistletoe first. And then I started hacking on the decayed spots and they start just popping out. Look at that big old cavity right there, all the way through. I could not believe it. It just started hollowing out all the way up, but it had a lot of cambium tissue that showed that it was still living. Then what I did with the top is I brought it down because I was afraid the wind was going to push it over. It was that fragile, but it was still living. Oh, by the way, this is a box elder, which is an unusual tree, but it's also recognized for being a species that decays excessively. So what do you think of this? Is this a tree or is this a piece of art? I think it's art. I think it's incredible. The homeowner is ecstatic. I said, absolutely no guarantees on this thing staying up, but we shall see. Time will tell. Maybe that active cambium tissue will grow up and over and make it stronger. Who knows what's going to happen? But I did tell him you got to keep the mistletoe out of the top of the tree because that's overwhelming it.